Hey guys, kumusta? It's Ligaya and welcome to a brand new episode of the Sims 4 Assassin Challenge. We are still on our very first mission, and just to recap last episode, we learned that Nancy was pregnant. But to remind you, here's what Paige, our Agent 789, still needs to do for this mission. She has to get close to Nancy, which she did by doing things that are favorable to Nancy. Like, they have to be bestie level close. That's why she's trying so hard. Then also, she must win over Malcolm and turn him against his mom. We're gonna do this subtly, I think. Then we need to keep up her fake hobbies, like gardening like a pro, do daily yoga, hosting spa days, throwing art nights, and reading upon on urban planning. Oh, and don't forget those garden to table dinner parties, at least 5. It's all part of the cover. The baby shower that we threw also is not considered as a party because we did not use any of her plants to cook. Also, I am still not sure what I should do about Malcolm just to get him on the good side. Like, I wanted to use the new baby against him, but that's just kind of cruel. 789 may be a killer, but she is not a monster. So we're still figuring out the whole Malcolm situation, but for now we're back at the office and Paige is doing what she's doing best, presenting policies, and of course Nancy Landgraab just had to show up even though she's she's on her 3rd trimester, but she doesn't look like it because of this outfit. And you may be wondering why she's here. It's because she's basically the melon husk of this world, wink wink. Always inserting herself into meetings that she wasn't invited to, even if it's like a conflict of interest. But hey, it's about urban development, and that's actually her thing. Plus, it actually helps us with the challenge, so we just let her stay. And like, I thought about scheduling everything that she needs to do for this challenge. So I think the thing that we can do every day is, of course, gardening and doing yoga every morning because we gotta keep up the appearances. And also, on Mondays, I think we'll host spa days. On Wednesday, we'll throw the art nights, kind of like a paint and sip moment. And this one is flexible, like whenever we can. We'll host a garden to table dinner party just so that we can get to 5. I think that's a schedule that would work. Yeah, I think so. They're totally besties now. Look at them just being together. But if I wouldn't do paint and sip, I think I would rather just create a club for it. We're not gonna invite Dina because if you remember from the last episode, Nancy hates her ass so much, but we're gonna invite Carmen, Katrina, Nancy of course, Nina. I think these girls are the closest to her, so here's paint and sip, and on Wednesdays we paint, we listen to music, and we get drunk. Now I have another thing to show you. Ta-da! And yep, it is so ugly. Forgive me, I didn't actually know how to make these things in the game. Should I just change the color? I am so tempted to change the color. And I know she's thinking it's probably ugly because I didn't make it. And she's probably right. Yep, it's ugly. I changed the color, and yeah, it's not better. It's not. It looks even uglier. So I'm just gonna leave her to this because I think this is gonna take time. I ended up making it smaller, which is better actually. I like it even more now. Look, she even already installed the sprinkler system because for some reason I can't have her water the plants. She just go near the plant and basically not do anything. It's, yeah, kind of annoying. And it finally happened. She gave birth, which is what we're really waiting for. And I'm recording this the day after I recorded the previous part, which I love doing because I'm kind of busy right now even though it's summer. And I think we should go and visit her today, you know, be like a good aunt. These things are also starting to sprout out, but really not fast enough. We really should have like started first with the garden, cause that's gonna take long, I believe. She's here now to visit the Landgraabs, and look at that, here's Joffrey just jogging while his wife. This house is so massive, like I gotta find her, but if she is here, so where's the baby? Here's the baby. But Nancy being Nancy declined. She said she's watching her figure, which is just classic. I mean, she already gave birth. I mean, she just gave birth and she's already back on brand. Like, Paige just smiled and nodded. But what is wrong with your son? Would he not eat also? Why is he just stuck there frozen staring at his mom? But what is this baby's name? Whenever I hover over him, like I can't see the name. But okay, let's just talk to this baby. Rock, make silly face, cuddle, coo at it. Paige also had never held a baby before. I mean, not really. Sure, there were lessons back at the facility, like crash courses on how to appear natural with children, how to hold them, soothe them, keep them quiet if needed, and she did pass all those courses. Like, she passed everything. She passes everything. But this was different. The baby was real, like, it's warm, breathing, and vulnerable. And one wrong move, she can probably kill this baby. So it's probably right that the shadow made sure she'd never have one of her own. Like, that door was locked before she even knew it existed. But it's nice. He is adorable, but except if he cries. Your baby's crying. What are you gonna do about it? I think we're just gonna sit this one out. And also, we're gonna have to leave. It's a Friday, I know, and I said earlier that we're only gonna do paints and sips on Wednesdays, but we should at least start gathering today because she's bored and she needs to do these for her job. Yes, let's bring out the wine. And you have to make some cream cheese and cucumber sandwiches, or wait, no. What about something else? Like this, I guess? A raclette? And of course, everyone was so focused on Nancy. Like, they couldn't stop congratulating her, like telling her how amazing she looked after just having a baby. Like, they're saying she looked better than ever. They swear she's glowing. Like, is there anything she can't do? And Nancy loved it. Like, she loved. She soaked up every compliment like sunshine. And wait, where are you going? Wait, what are you doing? Huh. I think she must be suspicious. Because who is this girl really? I think that's what she's asking herself. And she did look into the guest room, but nothing really was suspicious. It was neat, cozy, totally normal. No weird files, no creepy photos, nothing out of place. Just a plain put together room like any young urban planner might have. So maybe she was really overthinking it. Maybe Paige was really just super friendly. But still, something didn't feel right, at least to her. And girl, wait, you are so good. What do you mean poor quality? Nancy painted this, by the way. And it looks so good. How are you so good at this? And can we sell this to the collector? I know it only costs like 59 simoleons, but we should really... It's for a good cause, I promise. Yeah, that's nothing special really. Especially this. But this costs way more for some reason. And yes, smart. That was I wanted you guys to do. Let's not forget the wine. Nancy, you can also now drink the wine, which is perfect. So the afternoon rolled on. The girls had kept talking, sharing stories, and passing around snacks. Paige made sure everyone's glass stayed full, like playing the perfect hose. And Nancy, of course, was the center of attention, soaking up every compliment. So it's just another neighborhood hangout on the surface. But there's a hidden camera here. Everywhere, actually, there's a hidden camera. They just don't know because it's, well, hidden. You know what? A swim is also a good idea. And I'm gonna say she doesn't know that Katrina went upstairs, but she's soon gonna discover because as I mentioned earlier, there's heavy surveillance on this place. So she'll be checking the feeds later on. And Katrina? Yeah, she's cooked. What's with these people not saying goodbye when they leave? But she's gone, and we're just gonna do one last painting. and she's gonna head to bed because she's so sleepy. What the fuck is that supposed to be? But anyway, let's just end the gathering. Thank you guys so much for coming, and yeah, we're gonna host this again soon on Wednesday. She's like, I'll just send a message to the others. It's cute, but keeping it would be attachment. So sell it, please. So I think our first paint and sip was successful, and she definitely cemented herself as a really good party planner, like a really good host even. So I think they're gonna want to come to her dinner parties when we do have them. Like, I just want these things to do something already. Why are they not growing? And the next morning at about 4:25 a.m., she reviewed the surveillance footage from yesterday's paint and sip, and at first everything looked normal. It's just another cozy girls afternoon. But then she saw it. Katrina slipping away from the group, walking upstairs, and her eyes narrowing as she hovered just outside the guest room. Thank gosh she didn't discover that this thing is actually not a bookshelf. Well, it is a bookshelf, it has books in it, but its main function is being a door. So she thinks that she really has to heighten the security, but most of all, Katrina. She just hovered outside the guest room and then slowly stepped inside. And yes, the guest room had nothing to give away her identity, not yet, but the fact that Katrina even tried to look, that was enough. And so she leaned back in her chair, her face cold and unreadable, because Katrina Caliente had gotten too curious. And in this line of work, curiosity doesn't end well. And it may just be in time, because our carrots are ready to harvest. But oh fuck, yoga, forgot about it. Let's practice yoga. She knows it's still Friday, but Paige noticed that her carrots had already grown big and were ready for harvest. So it's a perfect timing for a garden to table dinner party. She had already planned to do this soon, and now it looked like Saturday would be the day. Yes, it's a bit risky inviting people over, but Paige I think she could make it work. Like a heart attack or some kind of accident. It would totally look natural, like no one would suspect anything. After all, who would think that the sweet, charming neighbor with the fresh veggies could be up to anything shady? Oh wait, it's not a Friday? Wait, it's not a Friday? It's a Saturday. I'm actually talking about today. And yes, the dinner event starts at 5. Can we do this? It's time to get started then. Let's make this flour veggie rolls. And although I love outdoor dinners, I think it's best if we stick here and let's do like a fancy setting of dessert. And then baked chicken with potatoes. And I tried to look for carrot cakes, but there's none. Wait, I have yet to look at this. I mean, nothing also. I think we need a higher skill for it. We are just gonna stick with this and make some apple pie. I found it! Okay, yeah, I just needed a level 4 in cooking so that she can make spiced carrot cake. Yeah, clean. That looks beautiful. Now I'm hungry. It's like, what, 9 a.m.? I like the cute little carrots on the side of it. Is she cleaning this with just her nails? And so, after prepping all the dishes for the dinner party, Paige took a moment to handle something else. Something not on the recipe list. And in the quiet of her hidden room, I forgot what it was called. She carefully mixed a compound, something she'd memorized back in training. Not quite what you call everyday science, but it is very effective when used right. And I know it's expensive, but let's get this. Our guest of honor hasn't arrived yet. Does she know? Does she... And also, what does she know? Anyway, everybody, let's head on over here. Let's sit together. Do you want to be like your mom? And you really may as well call yourself Jesus because, bitch, it's your last supper. I did not tell you to do that, but... Alright, let's dig in. Oh wait, I invited you when you have beef with Nancy. Guys, please be civilized people. They like her food so much, they laughed over wine and garden fresh food. And Katrina, yeah, she took a seat next to Paige, smiling like nothing was wrong, but Paige was trained to notice things, like the tiny shifts in breath, the way someone holds their fork, the flick of their eyes when they think no one's watching. Katrina was nervous. Like she was trying to act normal, but Paige could feel the tension underneath. Something had changed since yesterday, and Paige knew why. Also, I just want to lock this. Let's just say this one is unavailable. Like, oh no, the toilet's clogged or broken. And if you want to use the bathroom, just use the bathroom upstairs, right next to my room. And guys, by the way, we have enough champagne to fill the Nile. No, seriously, you guys gotta drink. We have to let her drink so that she would use the bathroom. Whoa, and the cake's gone. They like the cake. The plot thickens. I think. So all this time, it was not curiosity because she thinks that she is a assassin. It's curiosity because she's in love with Nancy. Oh my god. She doesn't know that, by the way. She's not a mind reader, but it's still a very big mistake. Oh my gosh, girl, I am so sorry. Like, I'm so sorry this happened to you, but it's kind of your fault also that you drink champagne on the toilet while peeing. And what's gonna happen is quick, quiet, the kind of thing that she'd been trained for. A single breath, and this substance has did its job. I don't know why you're bloodied though. And it fades fast. No trace, no struggle, and by the time anyone thought to check, they're gonna say that it looked like a heart attack. Nothing out of the ordinary, just a tragic turn at a very lovely dinner party. And so they talk some more, eat some more, and it's Don who finds her like this, and he is rushing to tell the girls who heard his scream, and he is leaving them there, and she is so shocked to find... Put that away, oh my god. Girl, put that away. And they're so shocked because what the hell happened to her? Right then, you're still seeing the body right here. What happened to her? And the police showed up not long after. Standard procedure, they said. And they asked questions, checked the scene, and spoke to everyone at the dinner party. And Paige kept her story clean, calm, and exactly like everyone else's. That they just found her there. And they're shocked, confused, but cooperative. They also found no signs of foul play, no odd substances left behind, and a perfectly normal toxicology scan. And it's all pointed to one thing: a sudden, unfortunate heart attack. Thankfully. So case closed, or at least that's how it looked like on paper. But seriously, how unfortunate. Unfortunate for Katrina, who just got a little too curious. Unfortunate how it all ended so quickly and so quietly. And maybe most unfortunate of all, how no one looked any closer. So I think I'll be ending this part right here. Paige got away with murder. So one less threat, one less pair of curious eyes, and no one suspects a thing. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I'll see you guys again soon. Bye bye!